Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, October 9th, 2014 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi. Our energy mantra for today is I am balanced in my spiritual and physical realities. And so we have just come off this enormous energy of this big full moon lunar eclipse in Aries. And the nice thing is that the moon is actually moving into grounding Taurus today. And it's really cute. The moon, Pacific time, is actually moving in at 4:44 a.m. And if you're into numbers, I love the numerology of things, but if you're into numbers, 444 is actually a very angelic number. And so it's like, okay, you've just been through this. This could have brought a lot of changes into your life. Your angels are with you. Everything's okay. So keep that in mind. And I want to mention all these changes. You know, some of you may have had big shift come through. Others may have had little things. Other people may have started shift in motion. You know, with these things, you know, the astrology is always different for everybody. It depends on how it fits in your chart and what's going on, but change is happening. So whether it's going slow or it just, you know, happens like that, allow these changes to keep on coming. We're going to be moving into our second eclipse, a solar eclipse, just in like less than 2 weeks. So, you know, allow these changes to keep in motion, and meanwhile use this Taurus energy to ground in these changes. Another thing that I wanted to mention today, you know, Taurus is the sign of knowing our value and knowing our talents. And so with this eclipse that we just had, this can kind of shift your vibration. So it's a great time to look and see, does my vibration match my value, this new vibration? Because whatever has happened, it shifts your vibration in some way. So are they matching, or is there some work you need to do around your value to meet your new vibration that you're putting out? So do some of that work today with this Taurus moon. Use it to increase the value of yourself because you're worth it 100%. We have some fun little interactions today. The moon is going to be opposite Mercury in Scorpio. So this is the last day of Mercury in Scorpio before it retrogrades back into Libra. Mercury in Scorpio can take us down deep into the thing. So you may have some of these other little truth poofs. That's how it came in my head. Truth poofs coming forward. Truth about yourself. Truth about how you feel about your survival. Truth about how you feel about your value. So allow those to come through. And, you know, with this grounding theme, grounding in love with this, loving what is, loving the truth of you, loving whatever you've been carrying in there is part of the healing. And healing is part of the interaction of today, too. We have the moon connecting into Neptune and Pisces. And so this is really where we get the mantra from, because the Neptune energy is going to be, you know, pervading today, kind of spacey, daydreamy. It also can be very healing. It can bring compassion and forgiveness, which are two very healing energies. And so with this, kind of lost my train of thought, but it was going somewhere. Come back, train. Mercury retrograde, you gotta love it. So with this, I don't know, healing energy, I know I was going somewhere with the healing energy, but anyways, grounding in with love, connecting with that forgiveness and compassion of that Pisces, that's going to help with your healing of any of these root chakra truth poofs that could come up today. One last little interaction for the day. The moon is also going to be connecting into Pluto. And this is actually happening at 11 degrees. And 11 degrees, if you've been paying attention, is one of those really healing degrees. And so this is continuing this transformational work. So we had all these shifts with this eclipse. Pluto is always transformational. So the moon is asking us to ground in any of these changes and allow any other transformation to come through that may be healing. And, you know, the biggest transformation always comes within yourself. So if there's anything left to do, I think this may be around your value, healing your value, Healing yourself, that you allow yourself to bring forward your talents. I've been seeing a lot more of that. I've been seeing on Facebook. I love Facebook. It's such a good meter for like what's going on. I've seen a lot of people who've been afraid to like sing in front of people suddenly bringing forward singing videos of themselves and putting their talents out there. So if there's something you can do to put those talents out there, go for it. But remember today, there's going to be kind of that polarity of grounding into the earth, but also grounding into your spirituality. So go in both ways. Extend that energy field both ways and know that you're connected in both ways. Last thing I want to mention, Mercury is moving into Scorpio tomorrow, so it's going to be at 0 degrees. So there may be wonkiness. You know how I couldn't catch my train of thought? That's definitely going to be happening. Have patience. Laugh. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. And Venus is also moving into 13 degrees, revolution, evolution degree, late tonight, tomorrow. So you may find relationships being triggered. And any triggering is always a cue to look back at yourself and see, okay, what is this reflecting in me? So with that, have a beautiful Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.